So the first step is you take the base plate and throw it on your mounting jig. Flip the tabs over the top of it. And you're going to take your upper. Some people like to go from back to front. I prefer going from front to back. So what I do is I take this hole in the toe cap, and I'm going to want to put it over the finger that sits on the front end of the base plate. So you're going to push it up and then back. And there's another snap tab in this third hole back. And then what I usually do is I take the screws for the toe cap and I fasten the toe cap on. You got to be careful with these screws that you don't strip out the toe cap. So I'm putting back pressure on the top side of the upper. So now that the toe cap's secure, I'll start mounting the skeleton into the base plate. So I just start with that back tab. You just want to push it over the snap feature. And then I go back to front. And then you just want to make sure that all of these parts are sitting flush. So the skeleton and the base plate should have no lip. I'll flip these parts over and I'll insert the liner. So what I like to do when I insert the liner is I'll actually grab on to these two tabs in the back that are going to secure the liner into the base plate. So I'm going to hold on to these so that they go through the shell and pop out on the other side. So I usually take my other hand and I put it underneath the baseless section of the plate so that when the liner gets inserted, I can guide the toe box into the front end of the boot. So then you're going to take those liner tabs and they press fit into the side of the base plate. So sometimes if they start popping out, you can take a little painter's tape and just secure it to the base plate so it doesn't move around on you when you insert the lock beams. So the key to mounting the lock beams is getting the channel on the beam to line up with the fingers on the skeleton. So then it's a tight squeeze, but you need to insert the sidewall of the lock beam and put downward pressure on it so it's going over those fingers. So the last step is mounting the gasket, and you can go from either back to front or front to back. I'll start with the back, and it just snaps right into the bottom of the base plate. So then you can unmount the boot, and it's fully assembled.